behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming up shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons if you haven't done that already, and they will always notify you of any new episodes coming your way. And if you leave a comment on the comment section, we'd love to hear from you there. And check out the description part and closing credits at the end of the show for contact info, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Los Angeles, California today, we have M1. And if you remember, just yesterday we had an interview with John from Troop, and he was in that video. And he's got a different video he's going to be talking about, so I know you want to stay tuned for that. But first, here's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And be sure to type in Palm Bash TV at checkout to get 10% off your order. So don't go away, we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Los Angeles, California today, we have M1. Thanks for joining us, M1.
M1! That's what everybody say when he says my name. M1!
Well, we are glad to have you here today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you began as an artist? I mean, did you grow up in a musical family, or did you just want to just straight do it? Or, I mean, tell us in your own words. Everyone has their own story.
Yeah, so I grew up because my father, he grew up with Barry White. And I was always around music because he loved music. He was playing music all the time. And I would be in the back seat singing and to all the oldies and stuff like that. And he would be like, oh, listen to Mark. You know, he's back there singing. So he would call me Mark Cano, you know, when I started singing. And it kind of like made me feel good that my dad loved to hear me sing. And so I started getting in a couple groups, and I got in this one group called Bad Impression. And when I got into that group, Rodney Benford from Troop helped put the group together. And once we started performing, the other group members of Troop started getting involved. And John from Troop set us up with a program called Club Live. It was a drug program for the school districts. And we would perform for all the school districts, and in front of them in Santa Barbara at the beach, they got us a hotel, and all the principals and all the, you know, top principals and everybody who ran the school districts came just to see us perform because they liked what we was doing, because they was hearing like, oh, these guys are great. We need to hire them on the regular. And so we did this big show for all the school districts from Riverside, LA County, you name it, all Southern, right? And that was like a big thing for me because I also opened up for Zap. So being in this group thing at a young age, it kept me going. It kept me going to like, this is my calling. I got to keep this going. So that's how I got involved in music. Really, really tough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you mentioned Zap. I remember them from years ago. They were a great band, and
yeah.
And the guy that you're hung out with, what was that again? Smokey Robinson, did you say?
So my dad grew up with Barry White.
Barry White, yeah. All those, you know, they were pretty good too. I'm sure they were some of your inspirations. But did you have any others?
Yeah, of course. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, 100%. Prince was good. He was great. Troop, of course, Troop, because that's who I grew up around. And it's a lot of people, you know, a lot of great singers and entertainers, you know, New Edition, Bobby Brown. Yeah, a lot of those guys.
And for those that remember, we had John from Troop just yesterday on one of our episodes, and we were glad to have him on the show.
Okay,
And
that was great.
yeah, and I really enjoyed that interview. And if you want to check that out, it's on my archives there on YouTube.
Alrighty.
And well, tell everybody about how we can find more about you. I'm sure you're on social media, streaming media, official website, so forth. Go ahead and tell us all that.
Yeah, so you can find me on All in None Entertainment on Instagram, TikTok. You got M1ENT 2020. Then I have an All in None Marcus TikTok. I got an All in None Marcus on Facebook.
Mm.
So, and then my publicist, my PR is Robin Shockley.
Mhm.
Robin Shockley, and we push together Swift Mag Media magazine. So we have our own magazine. I push the West Coast, and she pushed the East Coast. She's from South Carolina, and I'm from Los Angeles. So I do all the media work in Los Angeles for Swift Mag Media magazine.
Mm. Okay. Well, check him out on all those things, and I know that he would love to hear from you there. And we're getting ready to play this song. What's the title of the song, and is there a story behind it? We want to hear about that.
Yes, there's a story behind it. The song is called Cover Girl, and it's also like 4 different mixes. You got a DJ mix, you got 2 girl group mixes, you got the Cover Girl remix, and you got the Cover Girl 2022, and then the Cover Girl jazz with the live sax and violinist. Rafael Batista is the violinist. He's known on Instagram. He got 1 million views every time he go live. Everybody's just running it up. Like, so that's Rafael Batista. He's from Brazil. He's the sax player. I mean, he's the violin player on the Cover Girl jazz. And then we got oh my God. Then we got the sax player. We got the sax player on there. I just got a brain freeze. I can't think of his name right now. Oh my God! But yeah, Tim Anderson. Yeah, Tim Anderson is a sax player. Yeah. So and also it's a Cover Girl with John on it by herself, and that's the Cover Girl radio version.
Yeah, I know that you appeared on the John video, but this obviously is a different video altogether, I guess. We'll play that again for you, and this will be a different version, obviously.
Yes.
I know you'll enjoy this version as well. And we're going to get to that in a second. But M1, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you want to plug something new for us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All the time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, the video by M1, and it begins right now.
GR, genuine royalty, all or nothing. Melanin, the one on the beat. Can I speak? I heard the
While visiting California for some beach therapy, M1 wanted to go on the beach of Santa Monica to spend some time by the waves. And while we were there, we networked with some beach bunnies that were from New York. We talked to them, chatted with them, and included them in this new video that we are going to play. We had a great time laughing, cutting up, and showcasing the All or None Entertainment Cover Girl music beats. Stay tuned because here comes the sounds you've been waiting for.
Other girl with your hair, it kinda curl, with a face like one of them cover girls.